Gloria Mitchell with good news for you. Today, we are kicking off Black History Month as we celebrate the month in which we really focus on African Americans. And so to do that, I have invited some young speakers who are winners of the Martin Luther King Jr. Speech Contest in Inglewood Unified School District. But before we begin, I want to share that our passage today is coming from the book of Proverbs. It's Proverbs 18:16, which says that a man's gift will make gift for him and bring him before important people. In other words, when we share what God has gifted us with, He opens doors that no man can even imagine. And so today we have these young people coming before you, and who knows where God is going to take them. I'm going to share right now just a video about James Earl Jones and tell you a little about what his gift made room for him to do.
I'm simply special effects. George has recently admitted that when he hired David Prowse, he thought that was his Darth Vader. This guy who's over 6 foot, 6.5 feet tall, and fits in the uniform, the costume, with a slight Scottish accent, and not a bass, but more like a tenor. And it's a very effective voice, but George thought he wanted a, pardon the expression, darker voice. So he hires a guy born in Mississippi, raised in Michigan, who stutters, and that's the voice, and that's me. I lucked out, you know, from all these so-called handicaps. I lucked out to get a job that paid me $7,000, and I thought that was good money, and I got to be a voice on a movie. It was great fun to be a part of that.
James Earl Jones. Now, this was a young kid who in school, whenever he opened his mouth to speak, the kids laughed at him. They laughed at him because he stuttered, not being able to really say what you want to say, and then the kids would laugh. But he got the last laugh because in high school, he had stopped talking, so by the time he got to high school, a high school English teacher gave an assignment for the students to write a poem. And he wrote his poem, and it was so good. So the teacher said, I don't think you wrote this. If you did, I want you to stand up in front of the class and deliver that poem to the class. And he said he stood up and he spoke without stuttering. Yes. We never know how the breakthrough is going to come, but I praise God that it came. And because of that, because of his willingness to speak up, his voice became that of Darth Vader in the Star Wars series. His voice also is that of Mufasa in The Lion King. Yes, just a voice. And then he told you that it earned him a whole lot of money. Let's listen now to one of the speeches of a little girl who was also vying for the Martin Luther King Jr. Speech Contest in Inglewood, California.
My speech is entitled When I'm Older. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a young man when he lost his life while trying to help somebody. Right now I'm only 9 years old, but I try to treat other people fairly so that when I'm older I will have experience in making this world a better place to live. Now I give gifts of food for people in need of a helping hand, but I dream of doing bigger and better things. When I'm older, I can help people by 1. Becoming a politician who votes for laws that give people their rights. 2. Giving the homeless a place to stay and a job so that they can get back on their feet and earn some money to pay rent. 3. Helping to clean up the earth we breathe by not smoking or littering and recycling things to reduce waste. 4. Planting trees to restore our rainforest. I can also protest for release of innocent criminals so jails won't be so overcrowded and taxes can be lowered. I can boycott businesses and places that don't treat people fairly. Since I want to study medicine, I can help find ways to cure diseases, especially AIDS. I can do my part to take violence and crime off the streets by joining the Neighborhood Watch. I can tell people about Jesus and how important it is to love people and not hate them. I can try to do all these things when I'm older. Dr. King set a good example for me to follow. I learned that it is not how long we live that is important, but when we help somebody, they can be the ones who end up doing what we dreamed of. But we can still be happy because we tried to help somebody.
This time now, that was just a 9-year-old Joy Mitchell, my daughter years ago, who was practicing for her speech. And that was one that was delivered at that time, but we're going to fast forward to today. Today, we have the winner of the elementary speech contest, who is Sean Pringle from Bennett Q Elementary School in Inglewood, California. So at this time, listen to Sean, please. Go ahead, Sean.
Good morning. My name is Sean Pringle. I'm in the 4th grade and I attend Bennett Q Elementary School. The title of my speech is Dream with a Vision, Live with a Purpose. Someone with the great insight on life once said, you are put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose, and to do it courageously. What exactly does that mean? Well, it begins by having a vision. It begins by believing in all possibilities. It begins by awakening a simple dream. My vision and dream is to be an artist. I love to draw all sorts of things, but I found that I'm pretty good at drawing cars. This dream and vision might not seem that important in the big scheme of things, but I know my art can bring beauty to the world. I bet from a very young age, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. had a vision. He probably didn't know that vision would lead him at my age, but the passionate feelings and the stirring inside him led him to nurture and embrace his calling. What would our lives have been like without this great hero? He taught us not only to dream, but to attach a purpose to that dream. A dream remains a dream if it has no purpose. And unfortunately, if that dream is not brought into the light or brought to the surface, it is forgotten. My mother woke me up this morning when I was in the middle of a dream. I was so startled that I forgot the dream immediately. Do you have a dream that is forgotten because you were startled or just didn't believe that it's possible? We have approximately 4 to 6 dreams per night during a stage of sleep called REM, Rapid Eye Movement. So I bet during one of those REM dreams, our vision is revealed because we all have gifts and talents. It is our purpose in life to use those talents to make a difference in the world. Dr. King used his oratory and leadership skills to achieve his purpose. I hope to use my artistic ability to create or design something the world may find useful. Viktor Frankl, an Austrian psychologist, surmised that our dominant driving force is to find meaning in life. He was held prisoner in Nazi concentration camps. He felt the horror of losing everything only to be tortured and terrorized. What kept this man from giving up his relentless fight for his life was his strong will and his purpose. He found meaning in his struggle, and that's what gave him the power to push forward through unimaginable pain. Purpose is what gives us the strength to carry on. It gives us the courage to fight through dire conditions and difficult times. Many people do not get a chance to live out their purpose in life. Their life is cut short because of a senseless act of terrorism, assassination, terminal illness, or just an unexpected accident. For those reasons alone, you need to appreciate every moment. Give for the sake of giving, share for the sake of sharing, and listen for the sake of listening. More importantly, If you get the opportunity to fulfill your dream, dream big and dream with a purpose. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is a wonderful example of a man who lived with a purpose. His purpose brought the attention to injustices and inequalities that we not only have in the United States, but all over the world. In life, it could be Frankel, Dr. King, Sister Teresa, Dalai Lama, or my fourth grade teacher, Mr. Martinez. We all have a purpose. Find your purpose and remember, no matter how small, it can still make a difference.
All right. We're in the studio, just really grateful to you, Sean. Now tell us a little. Sean, would you come over to the mic? Does he need to? I'd like to know if you would tell us, what do you consider to be your purpose?
I'm not sure.
Not sure. But one thing you do know is that you know how to speak. And what did you see James Earl Jones do? What did he tell you that he did? He made a lot of money doing what? He's saying, move back. You made a lot of money doing what?
Made a lot of money doing...
James Earl Jones, we just showed him on the video. He is the voice of Darth Vader and Mufasa, right? Those are two major characters. But he used his voice, right? He learned how to speak up. And so you've got a voice. What are some other speaking projects do you have? Do you have anything else that you have planned?
To enter the Martin Luther King speech next year.
You're going to go back next year? And, well, let's ask your mom. Let's ask him. Would you introduce yourself, please, and tell us about any other speaking engagements that he has?
My name is Gladys Given. Sean been speaking ever since he did the Martin Luther King speech on the 18th. So on February the 14th, he will be speaking in Pomona, California, at a church there. Sean spoke at his school on Friday. And I've been getting all kinds of calls for him to speak. I told him after today, I'm not taking any more calls because it's really, really taking him from his homework and some other things, activities that he have. Sean is he is really off into Martin Luther King. So he reads all of his books. He likes to draw. And he just a brilliant child right now. So I am so proud of Sean. And he's just a smart boy.
Well,
and I just hope he keep this mentality up.
Okay, did you help him with his speech?
Yes. We did 15 minutes every night until he learned the whole 2 pages. At school, I am so grateful for Dr. Brown. She taking the time
Who's
every
Dr.
day.
Brown? Who is
Dr. Brown is the principal of Benecue Elementary School.
Okay.
She is a great, great principal. And she taking the time every day to help him go over it also. So I am so grateful for Dr. Brown, also his 4th grade teacher, Mr. Martinez.
Who helped him to write the speech? Because he's teaching us about dreaming in his speech, about REM dreaming. So who helped him write the speech?
Sean and his principal, Dr. Brown, wrote the speech.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Sean. We're so grateful. You may be seated as we get ready to hear the next speaker. And our next speaker is a 7th grader. The 7th grader from Monroe Middle School in Inglewood, California. And his name is Tristan Castillo. Kristen, let's hear from you, please.
Every day, I wake up in the morning. Most of the time, I don't think about what I could do to help my community or nation. Sometimes, I don't think about the people who have worked hard to put me who I am today. I don't think about the sacrifices that my mom and my grandma make for me. What about you? Haven't your loved ones done the same for you? Our lives are filled with people who have had a positive impact on us. One person who has had a positive impact on all of our lives is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man with a dream, a vision, and a purpose. I, too, have a dream, a vision, and a purpose. My dream is to have a peaceful society. If you have thought of changing the world, then you should go for it. Volunteer, help someone across the street, or even help the homeless. Because the more you help someone is the more history you make. And the more history you make, you let other people follow in your path. First, why do we like to make others feel bad? We need to stop it by having a positive influence around others and not let their day be horrible, no matter who they are. It is called showing respect. If it wasn't for Dr. King, I wonder where I would be today or what I would be saying to others. Because it is very easy to judge someone of another race, religion, or culture. But let's put aside all the mean and nasty comments that we make and bring kindness into the lives of others. Many people tell me, don't make the bad decision of some of the people of today, but be the young man of the future. Second, the only way we can stop children from getting into the trap of being addicted to tobacco or either trying to bully others is to set a good example. I think some children turn out that way is because of their surroundings, their friends, or their family. I have family from Central America, but because I have family from another country doesn't mean I'm good. It was because I was told not to be a follower, but be a leader. It is also because of my heroes, my idols, and inspirations. Many people have inspired me to be who I am today, and Dr. King is one of them. Third, dream with a vision. When I heard that, I thought it meant go to sleep, but it means to plan your life. Do you want to be a singer? Do you want to be a dancer? Do you want to be an athlete? Plan to do that. Then there is live with a purpose. Let your life have meaning. Don't be a nobody, be a somebody. I've been in situations where I was put down, but my mind said keep going, and my idol said never to give up. Dr. King was a Baptist minister after graduating from college, then on leading in the civil rights movement. He had a dream, it came true, and his purpose was lived out. But now, it's our turn to change the world. It's our turn to make every day a better day, because of all the planning and hard work we put in today will make an impact on the people in the future. So let's put aside all the hatred that we have for each other and have a conversation, work, or even play with somebody from another culture. Families and friends, you need to work together to bring kindness into our world. We might just change the world and set a good example for others. Even though I'm just a 7th grader, I hope my speech has opened your mind with knowledge and filled your heart with joy. My dream speech is, I have a dream that every boy and girl in this nation will not care about making fun of each other, but to build a bond so strong that no one can break it. I have a dream that every citizen in every nation will not care about the past, but live in the present and plan for the future. My friends, today, I have a dream.
Thank you. You may be seated there. What you have just heard is the result of hard work. So let's hear from the parent of Tristan. Tell us, how did you, what was your part that you played in his speech?
Well, Tristan, he wrote the speech by himself. Like, he's such a smart kid. He makes my heart smile. He makes my heart smile, like, more so for being a good person, because even when he comes home in the evening time from school, he don't need help with his homework. He don't need help with nothing. Like, he do everything by himself. He's so independent. He have a passion for knowledge, to strive to be a better person, you know. Just feels so wonderful to be his mom.
Okay, all right, way to go. You have a dream and you have purpose and you're working towards it. Tell us, the scripture that I shared with you is Proverbs 18:16. I'm asking this of the two of you, Tristan as well as Sean. The scripture says a man's gift, it didn't say a boy's gift, but a man's gift will make room for him and bring him before great men. Tell us some men that you got a chance to meet when you delivered that speech. There were some great men in that room.
From there, at the end of everything, there was Stevie Wonder who came in at the end. They announced sometime in the middle of everything that was going on, some people from the army and stuff like that. And so that really showed me that other people, other than the people in my community, actually care about events or people like Dr. Martin Luther King.
Very good. I know there were some other people there too. Sean, who do you remember meeting?
Kevin Nash, the Buffalo Soldiers.
Kevin Nash, everybody doesn't know who he is, so tell us who. Look into the camera and tell us who Kevin Nash is.
Well, Kevin Nash, he works at KJLA.
Which is a popular radio station
in Inglewood.
Owned by
Stevie Wonder.
All right, good. Somebody else who was very important in politics. You met somebody else that was what we would call a great man. You care to share with us who that was?
The Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah, but there was somebody who was over the whole city. Which one? Tristan, you remember who that was?
I'm not sure, but there was the mayor.
The mayor, yeah, I'm sure it was
Mr.
the mayor.
Mr. Butts.
It was the mayor of the city of Inglewood, California. And what's the big thing that the mayor is excited about in being the mayor over Inglewood? Do either of you know?
No, I'm not sure.
Something big is happening.
Bringing the station, bringing the radio,
I'm sorry.
The station coming to
The football. The Rams.
Okay, we got this collective effort. I like this. And then we got a couple of other people that we're going to have share because we can't see them or hear from them. So we're going to ask Tristan's grandmother to play a little musical chairs and come over and share something with us, as well as I've got a little guest here in the studio. I need you to switch little chairs here. We're going to do that for a moment because we got some more people we're going to share who are going to share that you haven't seen yet. Okay? So at this time now, I'm going to ask Tristan's grandmother to share something with us about what this speech has done for you or what's going on in your home. We heard Sean's agent say, I'm not going to take any more calls. That's his agent. So you see how quickly, overnight, his gift made room for him, and then taking him before great people and opening doors of opportunity. Just like James Earl Jones shared that one time he auditioned and he got the part of Darth Vader. And that was huge because I'm a big Star Wars fan. All right, so who do we have next? Grandmother, you want to share with us, how has this speech kind of changed things for you and around your household? Tristan's speech.
Well, since Tristan's speech, we've been getting called too, inviting us for different occasions for him to say his speech, and it's been wonderful to get these calls, and very proud of him too,
Oh, what's your name? We didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Noema Castillo. I am Tristan's grandmother.
Okay, all right. So you've been getting calls. So is he all booked up for the month of February?
No, not yet. It was mostly in January.
Okay, all right. Okay. And then who else do we have here?
Hi, I'm Tristan's cousin, Johnny. I remember when I first seen the speech and I couldn't believe that Tristan wrote it. I mean, it was good. I just said, this is something here. Tristan is truly, truly talented. The boy sings, plays soccer. He's different, and I love it. And I'm glad that he's my cousin.
Oh, really? You just dropped something on us. He sings too? Do you have a song on your heart you can sing for us?
Sure.
Oh, well, let's hear it. You can get up or you can do whatever. Okay, we're going to hear a song now. This young man here, it's like we're auditioning, you know? Any great men out there watching? Here's Tristan. All right. Tell us what you're going to sing first before you do it.
It's this song that I've been working on that I'm going to hopefully do for my school talent show that's coming up in, I think, March or February. And the name of the song is called Hold Each Other. The song is called Hold Each Other. And so, okay, I guess I'll sing it for you guys. Okay. I miss the words we used to say. I miss the sounds of yesterday. I miss the games we used to play like, oh. I was trapped inside a dream. I couldn't see her next to me. I didn't know she set me free like, oh. Something happens when I hold them. They keep my heart from getting broken. When the days get short and the nights get a little bit frozen, we hold each other. We hold each other. We hold each other. Okay.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. Well, as we are running out of time right now, I do want to thank all of you for listening. I want you to be encouraged to use whatever gifts God has given you, because truly your gift will make room for you and take you before great men and women. I've just recently completed my 5th book. It's a novella. It's My Naughty Decision. And what I am doing is I write an entire book series, The Garbage Man's Daughter, and I write about the impact of divorce and broken families on children. I encourage you to just give the children all the attention that they possibly can receive, all the support that you can give them, because who knows where God is going to take your child. So I thank you so much for listening. May the good news bless your heart today. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I'm praying for you. And have a blessed day.
Thank you.